Everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have a quick update on one of Trump's Capitol terrorists. It's time for an episode of Where Are They Now?
Matthew Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
So as I recently shared with you, 55-year-old Maryland resident Robert Reeder, he had his sentencing hearing delayed after new video evidence surfaced in his case. So Reeder was believed to have just walked through the Capitol initially. So he was charged with those standard 4 misdemeanors. He was therefore going to receive a slap on the wrist. He had agreed to plead guilty to 1 count of parading or demonstrating in a Capitol building. And everything seemed like it was just going to go like all the other cases we've seen. Well, an incredible group of citizens you guys may have heard of, they're called sedition hunters. They have been online. They have been helping the FBI like crazy. And they discovered and sent videos of Reeder to the prosecutors literally just hours prior to his scheduled sentencing hearing. And the video that they found shows Reeder physically assaulting an officer, having some sort of physical contact with him outside the Capitol. It looked in the video as if Reeder had shoved the officer or like they were wrestling with each other. If you're on YouTube, you can see the picture of the still shot of this encounter. So in light of the new evidence, the judge agreed to delay the sentencing, and prosecutors said that they were considering new charges. Well, as we've come to see, these prosecutors are either a bunch of Trump-loving sellouts or they're just a bunch of walking testicles who refuse to hold people accountable, because they've just announced that they will not be filing new charges against Reeder. Even though you can clearly see in the photo that I shared, Reeder makes physical contact with the officer. He appears to either be grabbing him or pushing him. But prosecutors said, oh no, we're not going to add charges. But what we are going to do, instead of asking for a measly 2 months in jail, which is what they were asking the judge to impose, now they're pulling out the big guns. They're asking the judge to give him a sentence of 6 whole months, you guys. Oh, ooh, gosh. I mean, that's a bit harsh, don't you think? I mean, this guy just took part in a, attempted domestic terrorist attack at the Capitol. That's 6 months. Wow. Seriously, these prosecutors are worthless. What the hell is going on? The only crimes that would result in less jail time is if these domestic terrorists sexually assaulted female officers. If that happened, they'd probably bake them a cake and they'd take them on a vacation with our tax dollars, of course. I mean, based on how they didn't handle the Epstein case, the Larry Nassar case, the BS they pulled with Brett Kavanaugh's so-called investigation. I'd really love to know what we're paying these people for. What are we paying them to do? Our tax dollars fund their salaries, and they're not doing their job to protect all of us. They're encouraging the next domestic terrorist attack. The code for assaulting a federal officer, code 18 USC 111, when it includes physical contact, or when you're committing another felony, it comes with a maximum penalty of up to 8 years in prison. But they're choking. They're asking for 6 months for this guy. This is complete and utter bullshit. I hope the judge uses his or her discretion to right this wrong, because this is ridiculous. Anyway, guys, I'll keep you posted. Like I said, hopefully the judge does the right thing. Hopefully the judge does what these prosecutors won't. All right, take care. I'll talk with you soon.